Nothing wrong with not having a ring. Half your moms don't got one.
What the hell that be? Oh.
I was good on my own, that's the way it was. That's the way it was. You was good on the low for a faded fuck.
I need to get better lighting because this shit pisses me off. Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Mosballin, and the other day I asked you guys to send me some questions so we could talk about basketball because free agency is sort of almost over. There are a few key moves that did happen last night though that we need to discuss. So after the Warriors picked up Omri Caspi, they realized they didn't have enough shooters. They needed some more, man. It's not enough. Clay, Steph, KD, Draymond, all these guys, they're not enough, man. They can't shoot like that. So why not get the one and only Swaggy P? So Golden State signed Swaggy to a 1-year, $5.2 million deal, which is kinda insane. I honestly have no idea how they have all this money, and I still think they have like 17 more mil, which it doesn't make sense to me. The Thunder ended up paying Andre Roberson 30 mil for 3 years, and I don't understand why, because my dude can't hit a free throw to save his life. Monte Ellis was waived by the Indiana Pacers, so yo, Golden State, you got room, pay my man some money, bro. Y'all got money for days, just throw it out there, man. We also got Dion Waiters about to be paid 4 years, 52 mil to stay at home in Miami. Honestly though, Dion Waiters is gonna be a problem next season. The East is so trash, you can expect Dion to be in the All-Star game. But last but not least, the old man Richard Jefferson decided he's coming back for one more year, one more run with Cleveland. So that comes back to show you guys that Vince Carter is gonna join the Cavaliers simply because they played together on the Nets, and I believe that they're both gonna make one final run together before they both retire. With that said though, let's go to our questions for today. And keep in mind, you guys can leave questions here or on Twitter, and I'll answer them in the next video. But yeah, first question goes to ASCAT. Do you think DeAngelo Russell will be good on the Brooklyn Nets or make a Nets a better team overall? And do you think he will become a future All-Star? Alright, so a lot of you guys may know this and some of you may not. I am actually a Nets fan, diehard to the bone. DeAngelo Russell is a future All-Star. I'll go a step further. Took Steph Curry like 6 years to develop. My dude was a nobody, came into the league in 2009, and it took him what, till 2015 to become a star. 2015 season, so I will say 2014 2015 is when he peaked. That's when he won his first MVP, I believe. Steph Curry was a nobody till about then. He was just the son of Del Curry. Therefore, I'm gonna say it right here on record, DeAngelo Russell is gonna be better than Steph Curry in 5 years. I'm calling it right now. I take that back, and Steph Curry is still not even gonna be like 34. Alright, DeAngelo Russell will be better than Steph Curry in 45 years if Steph Curry ages and DeAngelo does not. That's honestly still a long shot, but at the end of the day, I do think DeAngelo is going to be an All-Star, especially in the East. He is going to make the Nets slightly better. I don't think they're going to be great. They need to build other pieces around him, but he's going to have a great year. I think he might average around 18 points a game, which is pretty impressive for a second year, third year. Regardless though, I do think he's going to have a great year in Brooklyn, as long as he doesn't snitch and get shot out here. I'm just saying. Next question is from PSG. I did say Gasol was getting traded, so he asked me, if Gasol gets traded, can you see the Grizzlies trading Conley as well? To be fair, I don't, only because his contract is kind of big, and I don't know what they would do if they don't have Conley. I do honestly believe that the bus has stopped moving, the grindhouse bus, and they are dismantling the tires, but they still need one to keep kind of like, you know, like just slightly moving. So I'm not sure if they would get rid of Mike Conley. Maybe they'll just build for the future, because they ain't beating the Warriors, to be honest. And it's not even just the Warriors, it's the Spurs, it's the Rockets, it's all these teams. They honestly can't compete with them, and I'm sorry to say that, but the grindhouse is slowly but surely grinding out. Justin Lester asked us, can the Heat make a run without a star? So Hassan Whiteside is one of the best, most physically demanding centers in the league today. He's a great shot blocker, rim protector, whatever you want to call it. He's a good offensive rebounder, defensive rebounder. And then you got Dion Waiters playing out of his mind from last year. They had one of the worst starts last season, and they finished off really, really strong. The fact that they just signed Dion Waiters and they're keeping that core that put that pressure on, they got comfortable with one another and they realized that they could accomplish things. So I kind of believe that that's a really great team. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. I don't think they're a great team, but I think they have potential to be a playoff team, especially in the East. They'll make a good run. The 2K Messiah asked us on Twitter, he said, would you rather get max money and guaranteed worst record or the minimum money and guaranteed a ring? So honestly, it depends on the point of my career. I hate losing with a passion. Like, I really do. Some of y'all may know I do break stuff when I lose just in 2K. In real life, I'm just as pissed. I do punch shit. I do smack the floor. I do all this crazy stuff in the middle of games just because I hate losing to my competitor. If we're talking today hypothetically and you ask me, would I rather join the Warriors and win a championship and get paid like $500,000? Or would I rather make 30 mil to play for the worst team in the league, aka the Brooklyn Nets? I would take the deal to play for the Brooklyn Nets. One, it's because if I'm making a max deal, that means I'm the star. I'm gonna have a role. That means I'm gonna be doing something. If I'm taking a minimum, that means I'm really not contributing. I'm kind of just riding the wave. I'm doing a KD. I'm just kidding. KD contributed. He was a finals MVP, all that stuff. But yeah, if I'm in my prime and I'm still young and I'm still healthy and all that stuff, I'm not riding anybody's coattail and none of that stuff, bro. I'm taking my team to the promised land on my own. We'll have the worst record, no problem. Give me my money and we chill. But if I'm an older guy, bro, I'll take that money and sit on the bench and yo, cash out. Give me those rings. Heat Nation 2K asked me, did you ever play ball in real life and what did you average if you did? Bruh, I have no hand-eye coordination, bro. Like, this is me trying to catch a basketball. Y'all think this man averaged any points? That's a good question, but y'all gonna have to see, because I ain't tell y'all how I play yet. Y'all haven't seen me play at all, so we're gonna have to hold back to my in real life videos, which are gonna be coming up soon. I've been saying that for a while, but they are. Just be patient and we gonna get there. And yes, I was ignoring the question because I averaged like 2.2 like Lavar Ball. Speaking of Lavar Ball, is Lavar Ball your ideal basketball dad? This is a question from my boy Pervy Sage. Okay, Sage? Okay, why you pervy, boy? So is Lavar Ball my ideal basketball dad? Before I violate this, man, let me just say, a lot of dads run away from their kids and all that, so he's a great father for being there. He's been there throughout ups and downs and he's carried them along the way. I'm not a father, so I can't talk anything bad about him, to be honest. But sometimes I do feel like he shouldn't talk that much, but at the same time, that's what he's been preaching to them all along, that you guys are the best, that you guys are the greatest, so I can't knock him for that. Shout out to Lavar for always being there. I can't knock him for that. So I guess, yeah, he's kind of ideal. But ideally, in my head, my dad would talk a little less, but at the same time, that's who he is. And last but not least, this is the last question of the day from Hamza Din 23. He said, how can the Knicks return to the glory days and compete? Yo, my son's a clown, bro. Knicks compete glory days? Yo, what were the glory days, bro? In the 70s? Were you alive back then? Shout out to all my Knicks fans out there. I already said I'm a Nets fan, so shout out to you Knicks fans right across the water. Honestly, I believe the only way the Knicks will ever compete again, which may or may not happen in our lifetimes, is if Dolan just sells the team. Honestly, I believe he's a curse. I think he's one of the worst owners of all time. Right after that dude that was a mad racist and got kicked out and evicted. Right after that dude, James Dolan is probably one of the worst owners of all time. If anyone wants to donate to me so we could buy the Knicks organization and save them from this madness, let me know. I will start a GoFundMe page. Hashtag Mosballin buying MSG. Alright, we out here. We gonna get MSG. We gonna bring the Knicks up to the top. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I was a little bit of playing around. But yeah, guys, that's question time with Mosballin. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. At me on Twitter. Excuse the lighting in my room once again, and I will fix it ASAP. Rocky. With that said, guys, I love y'all as always. Stay blessed and peace.
Thank you for watching Mosballin.
We're just running forward in the dark. You knew just what my soul needed.